Hello and welcome to the Anderson Plot channel. My name is Dawn and today I am spending it down the allotment, which, do you know what, my day off couldn't have been on a better day. It's a Wednesday and it's meant to be like one of the hottest days, so win. Except there is a negative because today was a day that I chose to carry on digging over the rest of the plot. That's kind of like, I've done the front section, I've done some work in the back and it's just the middle. And so today I was like, right, Wednesday I am going to dig that middle patch. It's hot. So at the moment I am taking a little 5-minute break. Thought I'll do the intro because same as before, my neighbour was down here, so I felt a little bit awkward having the camera out whilst he's here. Lovely guy, but I don't know, I'm still just a little bit paranoid on it. So I thought whilst I'm having my 5-minute break, I will come and say hello, welcome you to my channel, and also open up a package that I received. That's like, I've already opened it, but I'm gonna get it out because I've not actually looked, because I was like, what is this parcel? What do I order now? But this is a sunflower competition. Oh, that is very cute. This is the Sunflower Club, Boxes of Sunshine. A competition, hang on, there's 3 fabulous prizes up for grabs for the tallest sunflower. So I love a competition, I love a grow along. So as soon as I saw this ping up on my Instagram, I was like, right, I'm signing up for that. And I think it was like £5 to sign up and they send you your little gift pack. I'm gonna add in their website in the description. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can sign up as an individual or as a family. Got a little pin badge. Ha, I love this part. A packet of Skittles. And then my seeds. Got them in there. So sew them. So yeah, I'm gonna sew them now. And then yeah, keep the fingers crossed that I'll win a competition. Or if not, I just like joining in anyway. Yeah, so that is on my list of jobs to do today. Okay, one of my other jobs to do is I'm going to plant some carrot seeds into their beds. I'm going to be planting out my beetroot and I'm going to be planting out curly kale. Basically I've got lots of potting up to do. That is in between the digging because it's such a big patch of grass that I've got to dig out. Some of it was used last year for the pumpkins, so it's like just a case of just turning it over, removing the odd weed, but the rest of it is going to be like deturfing, and that is a workout in itself. Also I have a bucket of manure that's sitting behind the camera that I will be digging a hole in the patch that I'm digging over now, and I'm going to be chucking all that manure in there, topping it back up over with the compost, and then marking where I've dug this hole, because I'm going to attempt to grow one of these, and I really want to give it a go. Like, I want to grow a mahoosive pumpkin, so I'm going to put that in the ground now. And so then when it comes to planting it, I've marked it out, the manure is already in there, and yeah, fingers crossed. I have been watching lots of videos on YouTube on how to grow giant pumpkins, so who knows, fingers crossed. Yeah, I've also got me ericaceous soil that I need to plant out my, can you see it, my lemon tree, and all these like random plants that I got on Mother's Day. So I'm kind of doing that in between. I'm not going to show you too much of my digging because, I mean, who wants to sit there and watch somebody dig? I mean, you might want to, but personally that's not something I would like to film. So I'll just kind of show you bits and bobs as I go along and just show you there must be the fun parts that I do, the bits, the reason why we like doing the allotment, because we get to do all the planting and the prettiness. So let's go. Okay, so this is where I'm starting. So this patch here that you can kind of make out is where I grew last year's pumpkins, whereas I want to extend it all the way near enough to where that plank is. So there's a lot of deturfing to do. Okay, so I've got my fruit bushes. There. Why does it do that? There you go. Got my fruit bushes there, so it won't be going as far as that, but kind of in line here. One big bed to grow the giant pumpkin. Look what I just found. My first one of the season. Okay, I was going to move that to took that off so I could string around there, but I'm just going to put that back on, I think. Dear, it is too hot, too hot. So I'm now planting my beetroot into one of my raised beds. Okay, so I've done the beetroot around the sweet peas and planted some garlic here. But I have a row, so I'm going to go check out my seeds to see what I can add in there. Okay, so I've planted in my garlic. I'm going for the strong flavour one because we love our garlic in our food. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of them. Then we have a row here of marigolds, French strawberry blonde. So I've only put like, I think 5 in there. And then obviously I've got the sweet peas growing up that. And then in this end bit is some golden beetroot. So I've probably planted them too close together. I said 10 centimetres apart, which is roughly that, but from what I remember, beetroot can be quite good in, if they're planted together like that, they will grow off in like 2 separate ways. So yeah, one bay is completely done. Now I need to go get the watering can. Okay, now it's time to plant up the lemon tree. I'm hiding myself in the greenhouse because it seems to have got really busy, and yeah, I'm not feeling very peoply right now. So we're planting the lemon tree into this tub here. I'm going to be keeping it in the greenhouse still because, I mean, tonight we're looking at hitting, I think, 1 degree Celsius, whatever it's called, but it's going to be getting cold anyway, so I want to keep them still hidden in my greenhouse to keep them nice and warm. So I've got my I can never say this word, ericaceous compost, so I'm going to pop that in first. Right. This is the one I'm using. Picked it up from my local garden centre at the weekend when I went on my Mother's Day shopping trip. Oh my lord, just sat on the lemon tree. Right, so I'm going to put a good amount of this at the bottom first, and then I'm going to mix in some of the trees and shrubs from Mad to give the roots something to aim for, I think, if that's the right way to describe it. Whoa, pour some out of my hand. I'm literally just going to mix it in. Just going to mix it in like that. Okay, and then I'm also going to try the method of where where you put the pot in. I'll place you there. Where you put the pot in, put the soil around it, and then take the pot out, and then it should just fit straight in the gap. Never done it before. Such a simple idea, and I can't believe I've never done it. So I'm going to put that in there. Let the soil. And then pack this around it. Make sure it's level. Like that. And hopefully as I pull this out, I've packed it down enough, it gives me the hole. So there's the tree out of the pot. And I put that straight in the hole there. Less disturbance, apparently makes the plant happier. Okay, that's not a good sign. My leg's just fallen off my phone stand. So I don't know how this is going to work now. Okay, anyway, let's see if we can balance it up. There. Okay, so I'm literally going to put the remaining soil around it. There's a lot of roots on top on show, so I want them covered up. Such beautiful soil, this ericaceous soil. It's lovely. Okay, then the Mad Fraz as my top dressing. I'm simply going to sprinkle this just a light dusting. Whoa. Just a light dusting on the surface. Right, remember these little branches? Remember these little branches that I had on my apricot? Now, every video I say I need to research it, they got cut off, but do you know what? I'm cutting them off because it annoys me, because I'm pretty sure they're not meant to be there. But as I was cutting these guys off, I thought, so I wonder if I planted them, would they grow more apricot trees? Or am I just like wishful thinking? But either way, I'm going to give it a go. And I suppose just call it as a little experiment to see if I can grow more apricot trees. Today's allotment snack is a half melted bar of Cadbury's and a warm bottle of water. I mean, I can't complain. Look at it out there. Literally, look at the state of my chocolate. And you know the saying of like, yeah, speck of dirt before you die? I definitely do, because I never wash my hands before I eat. And this chocolate bar is literally melting and sliding off my hands. I mean, it's still bloody tasty. Good morning. So this is actually another day, as where I was previously up to, I ended up having to take a couple of phone calls. It mentally drained me and I didn't last much longer after that. So sorting out family life is very stressful. So it's now Saturday. I apologise for a video not coming out on Thursday as planned, but because I ended up not finishing off my video on the Wednesday, obviously there was nothing to put out. So I do apologise about that. So it's now Saturday. I've got a few hours down at the allotment. I am planning on meeting the allotment rep so I can give him a hand on clearing one of the allotments that's empty. So I don't think I've ever said, no, I don't think I have. So I'm actually down as an allotment rep, but not the main guy. I mean, Max, who is the rep of this site, he is awesome. Like, the stuff that he's managed to sort out recently has been brilliant. So I've been kind of giving him a hand. So today I've said that I'll be able to come down and help him and clear one of these plots, because we're trying to revamp it, because obviously there's a lot of allotment plots that are being sold. People are losing their allotments, so we're trying to boost it as much as we can, because we don't actually have a waiting list on this plot. We don't actually have a waiting list on this field, because I don't know why, to be honest. So we're trying to revamp it, make it more appealing to the local people, and try and get all the plots taken up. So yeah, so this is our action plan for this year. So phase one is obviously clearing those empty plots. So yeah, so I will be disappearing off at some point to go help him do that. Anyway, I've had my bag of perennials turn up. These are the Everlasting Perennial collection from Thompson Morgan. So when I bought these, I didn't realise there was like it was a pre-order item. So I was like, where the hell is my item? And yeah, about 3 weeks I had to wait for this, but it's definitely going to be worth the wait, because the collection that's in them is awesome. Oh, look at that. Hopefully that shows the right way around for you. If not, I've just made a right fool of myself, and I'll go for it individually anyway as I'm planting them. So because this has arrived, obviously I want to get them in straight away. So whilst I'm waiting before I go and meet Max, I'm going to be putting some soil around underneath my willow tree where I've planted my 2 hydrangeas. Going to be moving this soil that I bought last year that I hated onto that bit, so I can get some new soil for me carrots and parsnips, and I'm going to be planting these amongst the hydrangeas. So let's go crack on with that. This is the soil that I don't like growing my root veg in it, so I'm going to be removing this from the tub and then refilling it. Okay, stage 1 complete. Now to sort out the bulbs. Right, so I've already gone through these. This is the bag of bulbs that I got from Thompson Morgan. I've gone through them and written down the sizes, because generally I don't have a clue when it comes to flowers and what they are, the sizes, etc. So I've had to do pre-research first, just so I get it laid up. So I put the tall ones at the front and then the really small ones at the back. But to be fair, they are all quite tall, so I don't think it's going to matter. There's only one that grows to about 15 to 30 centimetres, so there's only one that I need to be careful of. But one of them in here is the Physalis Chinese lantern, which obviously does produce fruits. So I'm tempted actually not to plant that in the bed and plant it somewhere else where I can actually make use of it. So today's allotment snack is Tesco's cheese balls, Tesco's chicken poppers, and a can trip. Oh my god, I am absolutely wiped. So just been to go help clear one of the allotment plots that we're going to be like fully rotivating over, but it's killed me. Like, I'm not going to complain because the sun's out, but I am going to complain a little bit. But the heat of going back and forth up and down the pathway to like the main car park bit where the skip's going to be delivered, yeah, and true Dawn style, like I'm wearing full black. So yeah, so that has completely wiped me. But obviously before I went down there, I was checking out my carrot seeds and the onion seeds ready to go on the final raised bed. Guess what? The carrot seeds are out of date, 2004. And so my onion seeds are also 2004. So my job has now changed because I'm going to be going through all my seeds that I decided to keep and then clear out the ones that are actually out of date to work out what I need to get. So it's kind of like, yeah, very frustrating. But one good thing that did come from, obviously there's a couple of good things from helping clear the plot, but I managed to grab myself some of the, you know, the plastic tubing that you kind of put the netting and stuff over. I've grabbed myself some large ones of those, so then when I've got them. When it comes to me planting, I can't find them. When it comes to me planting my giant cabbages, I've got them that I can put the plastic sheeting over and make like a polytunnel effect. So I was very glad with that. Saves them going into the skip, doesn't it? So I was just like, oh, can I have these? So yes, but let's go through these seeds. I won't record it because it's going to be boring. Oh, look at the state of me. Makeup's gone everywhere. Okay. No, reverse back from the camera. So I found these guys that I kept. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to mix them together and make like a little seed cocktail, and I'm just going to go throw them over the bed where I've chucked in the perennial get stuck every time, my perennials underneath the willow tree. So I'm going to chuck these on as a mixture, and then they will kind of ground cover and grow whilst the bigger ones are coming through. And then I'll wood chip over the top, but that won't be done today. I've got one of these tubs that are actually like the reptile foods. All the locusts and crickets come in, so I've saved a few of them to bring them down because I thought that'd be perfect for putting stuff, storing it, and also growing in. So I'm going to empty these seeds into there. Alright, so first up is the wallflower. And then we got these ones. So now I know some of these aren't actually meant to go out yet, but I'm hoping where the wood chip will be on top, it will help keep them warm and they'll still germinate. Obviously, I have no idea whether that will logically work, but gotta give it a go. There are no mistakes in gardening, it's just experimenting. Okay, so there they are all there. So I'm going to go throw them. Happy days. I just found some carrots. You did this last time and then you like lost me a day. Okay, so I've managed to plant an row of these ones with these in between. Luckily, there is only this amount of seeds that actually need to go in the bin, so that's not too bad. I've still got lots. But yes, my lift has now turned up, so I'm going to end this video now and say thank you very much for watching. I apologise for no video on Thursday. Hopefully I'll get back into the swing of it. Till next time. Bye.